All right, let's dive right in. Today, we are talking about a true Korean classic, something spicy, savory, and honestly, way more interesting than you might think. We're getting into the amazing world of kimchi-mandu.
Spicy, savory, and get this, surprisingly healthy. I mean, that's the magic right there, isn't it? You've got that incredible spicy kick from the kimchi, that deep, satisfying savory flavor from the filling, and then, boom, a bunch of health benefits you probably never saw coming from a dumpling. We're going to get into all of it.
So, let's start at the beginning. What exactly makes these dumplings, these kimchi-mandu, such a beloved part of Korean food culture?
Okay, so at its core, kimchi-mandu is a traditional Korean dumpling. But the secret is what's inside, this zesty, vibrant filling that's built around kimchi. It's this awesome blend of tradition and a little bit of creative flair. And that's exactly why you'll see it everywhere, from a super comforting family dinner to a fancy party appetizer. It just works.
All right, now for the fun part. How do we actually make these incredible little pockets of flavor? Let's get into the nitty-gritty of crafting the perfect dumpling.
You know, it all starts with the ingredients, right? And the absolute star of the show is well-fermented kimchi. It brings that signature tang and depth. Pro tip, you have to drain it really well. Otherwise, you're heading for soggy dumpling city, and nobody wants that. Then you've got firm tofu for that amazing soft texture, minced pork or beef for savoriness, and then mung bean sprouts and chives. They add these fantastic layers of flavor and a little bit of crunch. It's a whole symphony in there.
And this is what I love, how adaptable they are. The classic meat version, oh yeah, it's rich, it's savory, it's everything you want. But the vegetarian version is no slouch either. You're not losing anything. Instead, you get this really deep, earthy flavor from packing in more tofu and some shiitake mushrooms. It's just so good.
People talk about making mandu like it's this complicated art form, but really, it's surprisingly straightforward. You can break it down into 4 simple steps. First, get your hands on good quality ingredients. Second, you mix up that amazing filling. Third, and this is the part people get nervous about, you wrap them up and seal them tight. And finally, you cook them to perfection. And hey, you've got options. Steam them, boil them, pan fry them. You can't go wrong.
Seriously, don't be intimidated by this. I know you see those beautiful, perfect folds and think, no way. But listen, while the folding might take a little bit of practice, the whole process is totally doable, even for a beginner. Honestly, a little patience goes a long way, and you'll be making incredible kimchi-mandu in your own kitchen.
Okay, so we've established they're delicious, and they're actually really fun to make. But here's the plot twist you weren't expecting. They're also good for you. I know, right? Let's talk about the healthy surprise hiding inside every single one of these dumplings.
So where does all this healthiness come from? You guessed it, our star ingredient, kimchi. I mean, just look at this list. It's an absolute nutritional powerhouse. We're talking vitamins A, C, B6, K, iron, calcium, and the big ones, probiotics and fiber. Both of those are just fantastic for your gut health.
Okay, let's play a little game. Take a look at this number, 23. What do you think that is? That is the average number of calories in a serving of kimchi. 23. That is unbelievably low. It means you get all that incredible flavor, all those nutrients for practically nothing in the calorie department. It's amazing.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. This isn't just some food blog hype. We're talking about actual science here. Experts like Professor Christopher Gardner over at Stanford have looked into this, and they've found that fermented foods like kimchi are a huge deal for our gut health. What it does is it helps diversify your gut microbiota, which is just a fancy way of saying it helps all the good bacteria in your gut flourish. And that has a ripple effect on everything from your digestion to your immune system. Pretty cool, right?
Okay, so we know they're healthy, we know how they're made, but let's get to the most important part. What's it actually like to eat them? Let's talk taste, aroma, and what to serve them with.
Oh man, the flavor. It's like a little adventure in every bite. The first thing that hits you is that zesty, spicy, tangy punch from the kimchi. But right behind it, that flavor is perfectly balanced by the soft, almost creamy texture of the tofu and the deep, savory flavor of the meat. It's this incredible dance of flavors and textures. So satisfying.
And can we talk about the aroma for a second? When these things are cooking, it is absolutely irresistible. Your whole kitchen fills with this mix of that sharp, fermented kimchi smell, but also these earthy, savory notes from everything else. It's one of those smells that just makes you happy. You know, it screams something amazing is about to happen. So what's the perfect sidekick for your mandu? Well, it looks like pickled radish is the crowd favorite. Half the people surveyed go for that cool, crunchy contrast. Coming in at a very close second is a classic dipping sauce, that soy sauce and vinegar mix. And for those looking for something a bit lighter, a simple green salad is also a popular choice.
All right, let's bring it all home. We've got to talk about just how versatile this dish is, and also the really important cultural role it plays.
I think one of the absolute best things about kimchi-mandu is that it's for everyone. It's so adaptable. You can do the classic meat filling, you can make them totally vegan, you can even find ways to make them gluten-free. That kind of flexibility is amazing. It means they're perfect for a quick weeknight meal, but also totally at home at a fancy party.
And it's more than just a food, Kimchi-mandu has this really deep cultural significance. It's a huge part of Korean New Year's celebrations. Families will get together, spend hours making these dumplings by hand. It's a real tradition. And then they serve them in this incredible warm soup called manduguk to celebrate the new year. It's just beautiful. So, as you can see, kimchi-mandu is way more than just a dumpling. It's flavor, it's health, it's tradition. It's a whole experience rolled into one perfect little package. The only real question left is, are you ready to try it?